Hi, I'm Chelsea Handler, and this is my variety shoot. Oh, this special is like classic me, like my original roots of why I wanted to do stand-up, to get up and have a platform to say the things that are happening culturally, societally, to have a commentary on that, to call people out on their nonsense, to call myself out on my own nonsense.
I have rescued 9 dogs in my life. Thank you. I've returned 4.
I wanted to remind people about togetherness and laughter going on this tour, and it turned into this special, which is called Revolution, because that's what's happened in my life. It's been one revolution after another, and I like to document that stuff. No, because it's the story. You know, he is part of the special. I talk about our relationship in the special, but it's part of the story. I had lost my faith in men before I started dating Joe Coy. I just was like, oh my God, are guys serious? Like, they can't be. And then I met Joe, well, I knew Joe. And then I was like, oh, that's not true. Like, he redeemed men in my eyes. Like, that's not true for all men. And yes, there are some really problematic men out there, but that's always been the case. But it's nice to know that there are some that are out there that are just wonderful and are gonna add value and listen to what you have to say instead of interrupting you every 2 seconds. I do still believe in love. I believe in love now more than ever. I'm much more relaxed about the idea of it and open. Like, my heart is open now, my mind is open. I didn't think I was going to be able to compromise enough to be in a relationship because I have been single and so independent for so long. So the idea of someone being in your space for, you know, all the time and sharing meals and sharing trips and sharing a house, like, I was just like, didn't think I would ever be open to that. So what I learned from my last relationship is that I am open to that. And I do believe in love now, and people can really complement each other. The person I would like to interview the most would be Herschel Walker. I would like to take him to task, which is not a very big feat. But yeah, I would like to interview that meatball. I would just ask him to, first of all, name a bunch of states that are in this country, you know, the ones that he hasn't been to, and arrange them like in a puzzle. I would like to do that. And then we can get into some foreign affairs. It won't be a long conversation. Well, like Donald Trump Jr., like, I can't talk to that vampire in person. That whole family. When did Kanye's name become Ye? Is it Ye or Ye? I think it's Ye, no? Who knows? I guess nobody needs to know anymore, right? Didn't he just get canceled? Well, I mean, it's not serious that he's an immediate threat, but he's impacting lots of people, so that's negative. You can't do that. There are 15 million Jews on the planet. Like, hello, why do you think that number is so small? Because of garbage like that. So any perpetuation of that kind of discriminatory talk is hateful, and we're done with that. So people just need to move on past the hate. It's over, it's a wrap. The elections indicated that we need to move in a different direction. Yes, we'll see a female president, yeah. I mean, hopefully it's not Sarah Huckabee Sanders, but yeah. I could never run for political office because I can't survive on that salary. I guess Wiz Khalifa, he's pretty funny. I had a dinner party with him once that we filmed for my old Netflix show, and he brought some weed that was pretty serious. Even Jill Scott got lost inside the house.
I'm never gonna forget that.
Oh, I can't even have it.
I go to lunch with my friend and she's like, oh, I'm not gonna eat anything. I'm on Ozempic. And I was like, yeah, everyone's on Ozempic. And she goes, I'm nauseous. And I'm like, really? And I go, I'm kind of nauseous. And then she's like, are you on Ozempic? I said, no, I'm not on Ozempic. And then I'm like, oh, I'm on semaglutide. She's like, that's Ozempic. So I was on it for, I think, a week. I realized that's what was making me nauseous. But yeah, the whole town is on Ozempic. My doctor had given it to me a while ago and said, oh, if you ever want to lose a couple pounds in a week, this is what it is. But I didn't make the connection that Ozempic and semaglutide were the same thing. I'm not asking enough questions of a doctor, frankly. You know what I mean? My sister's like, what's Ozempic? And I was like, don't worry about it. Don't like pollute yourself. She's like, my doctor would say, there's no way he would give that to me. I'm like, well, come to Los Angeles. You can get it probably at the 7-Eleven. Yes, I have Googled myself on occasion, yeah. Well, I was really sick and tired of talking to my business managers because they're constantly complaining about the money I spend and the lifestyle I lead. Even if I want to make nice philanthropic contributions, I get a phone call. So I just got so sick of talking to them that I just Googled my net worth, and that's how I figure things out now. And so yeah, that was shocking when I saw that.
And like any other animal lover here tonight, when you have a type, you stick to that type. And my type is slow and overweight. That is what I'm looking for in an animal.